Jansen Harris here with the final play on the Just Good Network. When you look at Lou Williams and his impact that he's given back to the community, this is what he said: be a positive force in your community. He said that at one of his camps, and I'm bringing that up because of this. In Georgia, specifically in Gwinnett County, you got a guy who's brought training camps to these kids in the community at an affordable price. And to him, it's not just for the kids in Snellville, it's for the kids in Grayson, the kids in Norcross, everybody in the city. It's a priceless feeling for him. He wasn't able to attend camps. I know that he's been a native of Snellville since he was 9 years old, and he's always been a guy that people looked up to. He's always been a guy that people looked down and was like, wow, he brings energy, he brings positivity to the court. He's a guy who's really unstoppable. You look at a guy who in 2004, as a junior, he was able to bring the team to a state championship. He was a Naismith High School Player of the Year in 2005 and Mr. Georgia Player of the Year in 2004 and 2005. So the resume speaks for itself. He's a community guy. And you look at a guy who in high school, Mike Vick at the time, who was extremely popular on the Falcons, he was at his games. Jermaine Dupree, who was extremely hot at that time too, he was at his games. So people in Georgia gravitate towards Lou Williams. Remember, Lou at that time, that's when they were changing the rules. Him and Mercer were supposed to go to University of Georgia, but he ended up going to the NBA and getting drafted in the second round, which obviously was a great choice. But Lou Williams being back on the Hawks, he doesn't just bring scoring, he doesn't just bring leadership, and people question whether he was a leader in some of the prior videos I made. Yes, he is a leader. It goes a little bit deeper than basketball. It goes more on a community level. It goes more on understanding how some of these people live and understanding that the common man and your kids that you have, they can't afford all these camps because a lot of these NBA camps are expensive. He makes it affordable. He's one of those guys who he didn't lose his community values after getting his jersey retired, after them renaming the court at South Gwinnett to Louisville. You feel me? That meant a lot. It means a lot to these basketball players coming up, wanting to look up to a guy who is in the NBA today and has been successful, have multiple seasons averaging 20 points a game, multiple years where he was the sixth man of the year. Only Jamal Crawford has done that 3 times. So looking at Lou Williams, I look at a guy who means a lot to the community, not just of Atlanta, not just of Gwinnett County, but the whole Georgia. I'm Jansen Harris here with the final play on the Just Good Network.